In a quiet little town, there lived a boy named James. James was different, not because he worked harder than everyone else, but because he could have. He was naturally smart, the kind of student teachers talked about with hope in their eyes. James can become anything, they would say. And James believed that too. He had a dream, a big one. He wanted to become a doctor. At first, everything seemed perfect. His goal was clear. His path looked simple. But there was one problem, a problem no one could see from the outside. James couldn't control his own mind. Every time he sat down to study, his focus slipped away. Sometimes it was his phone, sometimes social media, sometimes just random thoughts pulling him into daydreams. He would tell himself, "I still have time. I'll study later." But later never really came. His parents tried to guide him. His teachers warned him. Focus matters, they said. But James had convinced himself of something dangerous. If I'm smart, I'll succeed anyway. Then one day, reality hit. The results of a scholarship exam were announced. James had quietly hoped he would pass. He thought maybe this would bring him one step closer to his dream. But when he saw his result, his heart sank. He had failed. The same friends who studied daily had done well. The same teachers who once praised him now looked at him with disappointment. That evening, James sat alone. No excuses this time. No distractions. Just the truth. He wasn't lacking intelligence. He had wasted his time. And in that silence, he understood something that changed everything. Being smart is not enough. Without discipline, talent means nothing. That night, James made a decision. Not a temporary promise. A real one. He decided to change. He started looking for someone who could guide him, not just in studies, but in discipline. That's when he found Coach Miller. Coach Miller was a physical education teacher, but people respected him for something deeper. He didn't just train bodies. He trained minds. James went to him and said honestly, "Coach, I can't focus. Every time I try, my mind runs away. What should I do?" Coach Miller smiled, as if he had heard this many times before. "Come with me," he said. He took James to the playground. From a storage room, he brought out a simple bow and arrow and placed a target in the distance. "Hit the center," he said. James tried. He missed. Coach asked him gently, "What were you looking at?" James replied, "The trees, the field, the target, everything." Coach nodded. "That's your problem," he said. "You're looking at everything at once." Then he pointed at the target. A focused person sees only one thing, the goal. He paused, then added, "Right now, your mind is everywhere. Your phone, social media, distractions. If you want to succeed, you must learn to look at only one thing when it matters." James felt it. For the first time, he truly understood. "But where do I start?" he asked. Coach Miller said, "I'll give you 4 simple rules. Follow them honestly, and your life will change. First, control your thoughts. Whenever your mind wanders, bring it back. Remind yourself why you started. Second, build a routine. Decide your time. Train your mind to follow it. Third, remove distractions. Your phone and useless habits are stealing your future. Fourth, practice daily. Discipline is not built in one day. It's built every day." James didn't just listen. This time, he acted. He created a strict routine. He kept his phone away while studying. And every time his mind drifted, he reminded himself, "My goal is to become a doctor." At first, it was hard. Very hard. But slowly, something started changing. His focus improved. His mind became calmer. He could sit for hours without getting distracted. Months passed. Another important exam came. This time, James didn't just pass. He came first. And deep inside, he knew this wasn't luck. This wasn't just talent. This was discipline. About a year later, James stood on a stage, receiving a scholarship. As he held the award in his hands, he remembered something Coach Miller once told him. The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it will take you anywhere. But if you train it, it will take you exactly where you want to go. From that day on, James lived by one simple rule. Train your mind, and success will follow.